what you call the little sound signature on the Shinobers. But no, I mean, it's cool. We're good there. We got sound somehow. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the pregame. Got Seguin PD versus New Braunfels PD. I personally have been arrested more than once by every single officer you're going to see on the field today. And they were fine, ladies and gentlemen, doing their job to serve and protect, as I am a hazard just about everywhere I go. But it's a fun thing. We're glad they're out here doing it. Seguin River Monsters definitely support local law enforcement. Sometimes a thankless job. They're out there putting themselves in harm's way for our benefit. So thanks to them, we'll watch a little softball. I got a couple lineups, I think. I'm going to get them down and just go through them. But right now, just enjoy some bumper music as we go through it and try to test it. Oh, we got that one. All right. Honestly, these dudes got to get going. I know it's an exhibition game. You can't dilly-dally. We only got like 45 minutes. Here's the lineup as I got it. Seguin PD, leading off, playing third base, Officer Estrada. Batting in the 2-hole. Playing first base, Officer Ruiz. Batting 3-hole, playing left field, Officer Crady. Batting cleanup, playing shortstop, Officer Hawk. Batting fifth, playing second base, Officer Ben. I guess that's RCLC. What's it got they doing there? First, second, third. Right field, left field, pitcher, catcher. Well, I'm not entirely sure. They got RC. Officer Jock's playing, I don't think he's playing right field. But Officer Parr's pitching. And that's got to be Officer Terry in left field. Officer Diaz is catching. Officer Ethan. Oh, I see. Right center, left center. So Officer Jock is right center. And batting in the 10-hole, technically. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Softball, you got extra dudes out there. Officer Ethan. So Officer Jock, right center. Officer Para pitching. Officer Terry, left center. Officer Diaz catching. And Officer Ian playing right field. On the bench for Seguin PD, Officer Willie, Officer Wilson. Officer Tots, and Officer Godinez. And we might have lineups for New Braunfels PD, but we're not sure. But we'll just go for it, folks. Let's watch some softball. Let's see what happens. See if some of these dudes can tank the ball out of here. Seguin PD's got some pretty sharp outfits, I have to say. But they're all black. It's got to be hot. You think about the reflective factor. Upcoming the first batter for New Braunfels PD in this softball exhibition. I will say this about New Braunfels PD. I played softball in like a men's and women's, pickup kind of league in New Braunfels back in the day when I worked at the River Authority. And this was not the competitive league. This was the whatever. We got 60-year-old secretaries playing out there. Some dude showed up from New Braunfels PD. Said he was like released from the Cubs for spring training. He's a cop in New Braunfels now. He hit a softball about 700 feet. I'm glad they didn't hit our human resources, lady, because you'd have killed somebody. But he showed up that good hack right there. This guy's ball gets away from the catcher. Already got heckling from the crowd. Louis Solis, the greatest producer in the world and future professional skateboarder, keeping the score going. Oh, it's a hack bouncer. Come back to the pitcher. One down. So that's how your law enforcement game starts. What are other cameras? I wonder. I'm interested in what they look like. Look at that. Look at that.
This guy's like 6 foot.
Look at that. Oh, that's a great shot. Officer Fuller. Officer Fuller coming up. Scotty's got the lineup. Fist bumping all around. These guys are out here having a good time. I'm going to make as many law enforcement jokes as I can. See, I'm saying you play with tasers. Play with tasers to tase somebody. That's an out. Does that count? Remember the "Don't Tase Me, Bro" guy? And then he got tased. One of the greatest moments in American history. It wouldn't have been if he didn't say "Don't tase me, bro," like a whole bunch of times right before he got tased. You're familiar with that, Lewis? Are you familiar with that? Oh, roped out to left, oncoming. And there's a single, 2 down, 2 out single for New Braunfels. Really great moments in law enforcement history. Oh, I was saying there's a guy. Can you hear? Can you hear me?
I can hear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's posted. There's a guy at there's like some protest or something. University of Florida. He's a college student, and he was getting he was like maybe disrupting it or getting hauled out of there by the law enforcement. Fouled off, and they had their tasers out, and he really didn't want to get tased, so he kept saying, "Don't tase me, bro." He just kept saying it, and of course they tased him. And, if he's out there and he sees this, I seriously doubt that. But I'm sorry that happened to you, but it was hilarious. Lined into center. Oh, he's just going to take it to third. New Braunfels getting aggressive on the base pass right there. So first to third.
Now batting, Officer G.
Officer G. Crowd likes this, gentlemen. So New Braunfels first to third. Nice open stance here. What was the hitter there, Scotty? I'm going to take a picture. Do you have it?
I'll send this. I'll copy and paste it.
Okay. Holy smokes. Crushed up to center. RBI single. New Braunfels taking liberties on the bases. You know? 1-0 lead. New Braunfels. You've never been to New Braunfels. It's a nice town. All right. The beanballs don't do as much. It's probably going to be a force at second for the third out. But they get a run. So New Braunfels on the board. And I'm going to search my, that was Cheney with the RBI. Officer Cheney, RBI double. Other great moments in law enforcement history. Especially PD, police department history. It's been a lot. But the tase me one was a favorite. Oh, did you see the guy in the Reds jersey get tased?
Yes, I did.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, I saw that one.
One of the greatest photos, one of the greatest baseball photos you'll ever see.
Yeah.
I mean, the police officers got the taser out, perfect shot right in the back.
Yeah.
And that dude's feeling the pain.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. I know there's been some bad things that happen with tasers, but I don't think enough people talk about the good things.
Oh, yeah.
Just the look on somebody's face when they get tased, especially if they had it coming, you know. This is a pro law enforcement broadcast. It's the PD game. All right. Leading off, let me go back to my picture here. This is going to be Officer Estrada, the third baseman for Seguin PD. Roped out to left. Got a beat on it. Oh! And honestly, is that intentional? Because I think that was a Seguin PD maybe helping his buddy. We got him playing there a little bit shorthanded.
Ruiz.
It's going to be Officer Ruiz, the first baseman. All right. Seguin PD trying to even it up. There you go. Lined up the middle. I could score Estrada. He's coming around. And that's a 1-1 ball game. There you go. All knotted up at 1. Nobody out. Team PD rallying. This is going to be the left fielder, Officer Crady. Get your mic. Get your mic on there, Luce. You can add in. We're being apprehended by any of these gentlemen out here, ladies and gentlemen.
Little things to say.
Yeah. Lined out to center. Crady gets into one.
RBI triple.
There's a RBI triple, 2-1. Seguin jumps out. We're Seguin homers. I will tell you this, though. When they put the handcuffs on me, they better put them tight because I can Houdini out of them. Just like Harry Houdini, I have at all times a handcuff key taped to the bottom of my foot. So check
That's
that.
the way to go.
Check that on everybody you arrest, especially me. That's how you get out. That's how you get out of it. These guys are Houdinis. This right here is going to be Officer Hawk. Maybe this was the dude that played for the Padres. I don't know. He crushed that one. He's a big dude. He lines it down. 3-1. He's going to take an extra base as Officer Hawk, and he's sliding in. My goodness gracious. Somebody look up the shortstop, Officer Hawk. Might have been the guy with a professional baseball background. I don't know.
He's like 6 foot.
He's humongous. He's bigger than that. He's a big dude. This is Officer Ben, the second baseman. Yeah, some police officer in the area. Professional baseball playing experience. Scott out to center. That might drop. Nope. Hawk tags. No play at the plate. And that is 4-1. Is that 1 down or 2 down? I don't know. None down. No, that was
Just
on
the
that
one,
fly
just the
ball.
one.
One
Just
down.
one.
Okay. This will be Officer Jock. Tis the season. Of course, I'm thinking of San Antonio crimes. I'm a connoisseur of graffiti. It's all over the trains and what have you. But I know some cops got one guy who picked the worst spot ever to do it. He was up on top of a building that had no way to get down unless you take like a 30-foot jump. And it was right by the freeway. Grounded over to short. That's going to be an E6. No chance softball to ever recover. So Officer Jock on board. He's going to be the pitcher, Officer Para. Or no, he's still pitching. It's the same guy pitching. Not sure. Comebacker. Plays the first. Turn 2, maybe. We got 2 down now. Yeah. They apprehended that little artiste. Top throws on the lookout. What we got here? Officer Terry? Is that right? I'm not sure if it is because I think maybe it is. The pitcher, I think, is still pitching. Scott out. Oh, snow cone action out there.
Play on right field. That's the end of the first.
That's a nice play.
PD takes a 4-1 lead.
The other police officer related content I have is RoboCop.
Oh yeah.
You ever watch that movie? It's late 80s. Yeah, mid 80s. I don't know. That was
Oh,
an 80s movie.
I might have seen like a little bit of it.
And man, that was a good movie. The bad guys were the splatterpunks. They're a gang that's out of control. The splatterpunks. But RoboCop took them down. I'd like to see that. Took down the corrupt corporations and then splatterpunks. Best policy, get pulled over? Just be nice. Tell a joke or two. Always have a couple jokes loaded with law enforcement. Helps ease the tension, I find sometimes. All right. According to us, this is going to be Officer Nieves. Nope, they already batted. This is not. This is Officer Ethan, maybe. Oh, inside. Oh, let's get the bumper music down there.
Yeah, we're moving by this.
We're moving.
It's quick.
It's flying. Softball's flying.
Oh.
Flared out to the first baseman. He's going to make the catch and then bash him with the tag. No, he's not. All right. Just stick a tag to somebody for no reason. Why not? You know? Got number 20. I have numbers on that. Fine member of law enforcement stepping in here. Rips that one to center.
It's gonna be a hit.
That'll be a single. Rounds a bag.
The Braunfels fans travel well.
They do. There's a lot of fans here. You see that? A handful of guys in the crowd over here on probation, making sure they don't run afoul of the law down there. You know, getting good with the law enforcement. That's what you got to do. You get yourself in trouble, get yourself out of trouble. Oh, Sky out to center on his horse. Oh, can't make the play. And it gets by him. And he's sprinting. He's using the bases. He's using the baseball bases. He does not realize he hit it so hard he thinks he's playing baseball, but no, sir. He's not on the base. What? How's he out?
The guy just called him out. Umpire over there called him out. Center field.
Oh, that's our coach. That's Kelby. It's Kelby Coburn. Never touched the base. Yeah, he smacked that one.
We knew it.
I don't think they're taking it too seriously.
Wait,
I think he's on second with a double, maybe.
Definitive score, like
4-1? That
I
drives
guess
somebody in
because,
or
like,
no?
that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you said no.
4-1, 4-2, he said no. I don't know. The Braunfels hacking fouled off. Get out here. Get some hacks in. See, I would think with all the litany of crimes that I can't commit right on the city municipal boundaries, that both of these officers converge on my crime scenes.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's fighting over who's taking me in. Something like Super Troopers. Excellent movie.
Oh, swinging and miss.
Tell you what.
Out of his shoes.
You gotta sell out. You one time only for the PD softball game. Line to comebacker. There you go.
Being out.
Yeah, my experience with law enforcement a lot in Parker County, as I alluded to, I used to do the jail run. They'd scoop those guys up for doing everything. Stealing cars, robbing 7-Elevens. PD gets them all. You're not going to get away. Not from these guys. He's going to take it himself.
Oh,
And I'll do it.
the disrespect.
Just taking the safe way out. They're cruising right along in this game. They're going to get 6 innings in the 45 minutes they're playing. All right. Back to the bumper.
10,000 feet. Gotta fly. Get me a ticket. wanna feel the heat. Huh. Fly over the ocean. I take you along. Move like a rocket man. I live in motion. We land in New York City. 'Cause I love the way she moves. Gotta hold on tight all through the night. Get on to the aeroplane. That's right. Not gonna let you go it alone.
Dear. Oh man, you're prepared.
Hot shot to third. Play across. Oh, and it gets away. The ball gets away, but not the bad guys.
Oh, an E.
You like that? Pun intended.
I'd say
All
E.
serious not? Serious side. Men and women here putting their life on the line. Keep these communities safe. So thank you for coming out, taking some hacks. A little softball. Softball ain't soft. You can take one in the face. Understatement. Oh, popped up. Pitcher calls it. Don't drop it. Scotty B, the greatest GM in the world, coming up here.
I really make clothes on myself on that.
On the chain, yeah. All right.
What is the score?
We think 4-1. We're
Yeah, I
not
think it's
sure.
4-1.
4-1 or 4-2.
4-2 maybe. I think one of the officers is touching the baseball bases instead of the actual softball bases. And got
He
called
hit
out.
it so hard he's running around the baseball base. As he should. Extra PT. I think it was like
Bottom
the
was
third. Oh, is it third? Oh, what a catch. Ball hung up there a long time. They say, did he drop it? Why is he on first?
No,
Hey, you caught that, dude.
there was a guy already on first.
Oh, there was a guy. So, yeah, okay. What would I do without you, bud? This is about as good as I'm going to call the Gumbo Gators game. A non-score, but that'll do it.
I've got 3 errors on the Seguin team.
Really? That's a lot. Normally, we're nowhere near ready to go by this time.
Oh yeah.
But here we are.
Gotta hook me up.
Run to the corner store. The same here. Here we go.
Should probably run out of the concession stand later.
What? Go to the concession.
Top of the third right now.
Top of 3, we think. Happened so fast. Pitcher positioning everybody. The Braunfels looking to mount a comeback. They struck first. Now they're down 3. Oh, and he ropes it down the line, and he makes the catch. Some splendid defense on some hard-hit balls here by the Seguin Police Department. Take notes on the glove work.
One of them? Stole it.
Nope. Sprinting down the line. Holy. That right there, if you're a perpetrator, you're not getting away from that officer right there. That guy was flying down the line like Ricky Henderson. All right. Whoop. Down the line to foul. Seguin holding on to a 3-run lead, but New Braunfels threatening. Oh. All right.
They are threatening.
They are threatening.
Hey, you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm good. It's going away a little bit.
What happened?
I'm allergic to some kind of grass. I forgot.
Oh.
I slid. Oh, I'm good.
That would actually make us a little better than
Yeah.
like your face falling off.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Oh. Bounce.
Oh, double play.
Oh, he's going to
Oh, he
blows him out of the way.
Oh my god.
He didn't flip.
That's
So
three.
Hawk says no thank you on the flip. Holy smokes. Who's the second baseman? Second baseman, you got to make the feed to Officer Ben. Hip checked him out of the way because he's like, I got it. Spin move. Hip checks his buddy. Good work together. All right. Little bump action. Go this song. Take a break.
That was crazy. That's
All
a
right. Yep. Seguin extending the lead. Bounce short the feet. The turn, not going to happen. It calls him out. There's about to be a massive argument. He rung him. His own teammate rung him out on a double play. Unbelievable.
Big guy. Inside the Barker. Inside the Barker.
Inside the Barker.
Yeah, 24.
I try to get Sissus at the wrong time. You don't have number 24 as name, do we?
I don't think so. Where did I switch?
It's not a regular call because you know the lineups perfectly. Also, first time calling this team. So we'll see. All I know is we thank them for their service to community, their lives on the line. They smashed some softball today. But I do want to see an all-out brawl. Just because I'm a sadist and, you know, a little bit of violence on a ball field sometimes.
And all the way around the bases. Actually, almost got up to the guy in front of him. It's unfair.
I do like the beanball. Can't really do that in full pitch softball. Got to find other ways. Other ways to make the situation combustible.
Strike.
Full hacking. Full hacking right there. All right. Hitting very hard right back to the pitcher.
That was my exact comment.
Is that one down?
I think so. I believe.
God, not the center.
It's an out.
Make the catch.
Yeah, I believe it's just one.
Two down. All right. Pretty good ball players here on law enforcement. New Braunfels and Seguin hitting the hole. Ground
Nice
ball with
work.
eyes. Oh, taking an extra base and throw behind. Hawk now playing first base. Thought about doing the Bartolo Colon behind the back, but I'm going to do it. So ground ball 5-6 hole turns into a double. That's softball for you folks. Never know what's going to happen. Number 4, the City of New Braunfels Police Department. I'll tell you one thing the City of New Braunfels PD does for you. It keeps you safe during
Wait, what happened?
Oktoberfest.
What happened with the guy that
That guy on second, ground ball through the
Is he on
hole.
second?
Yeah, and now he's running to third. Woo.
They ran
That
out of
does it.
players or what?
And I think they got guys playing for both sides because they're short on New Braunfels.
I see.
But the New Braunfels Police Department, they'll keep you safe during Oktoberfest. And if you want to talk about a lot of people getting smashed and causing problems, Oktoberfest is that. We do a fine job making that a heck of a good time for everybody. You know, think about all those times that people were flipping lip. When you do that, these folks are here to help us. That was delicious. I'm gonna get more.
You gonna go get more?
That kind of win. I saw somebody in the stand with a jersey for New Braunfels that said dispatch. Their number was 911. Sweet. Oh, hit hard up the middle. Not going to Ozzie Smith that one. Seguin 1 on, trying to extend the lead, which you think is 6-1. Holy smokes! Another hit. These guys and gals are out having a good old time. I think it's a hacks.
Any outs?
I think there's nobody out.
Those weren't done.
Wait a second. Oh, I think there's 2 number 24s on Seguin. That's a fair ball or foul ball. Uh-oh. Round it comes. Just taking liberties. Oh, play at the plate. Officer barreling down on him. Taking this seriously here. Seguin trying to prove a point. Perhaps. Resolving some cross-jurisdictional beefs. Seriously, this game is being taken. Oh, the music's still up. All right, sorry. What the tune was playing. Well, this is the background there. It's fine. Let's roll little tunes while these folks have at it. It's fine law enforcement police department of Seguin and New Braunfels. Have all felt the sting of each one of their tasers, my travails, and each and every one of them been classy arresting officer when Texas Turnstile gets into trouble. And when I do, foul ball is going to drop out. When I do choose to get in trouble, I do choose to do it in Seguin and New Braunfels because of the classy law enforcement. I kid, folks. I try to stay out of trouble. It's the best policy. Back the badge, as they say. That's flared out. And that's going to drop. Rod Crew style placement of the softball. And here's the massive second number 24 for Seguin Police Department, Mr. Hawk. I believe in an in-the-park homer last time and darn near ran around, caught the runner in front of him. This dude is exactly who I thought played softball in our rec league and hit one 7,000 feet. Oh, he crushes that one again. No getting him out. There's just no getting that dude out. I wonder if I found where Officer Hawk's shift was, and then I got arrested on purpose just so I get an autograph. Be like, didn't you play in the Padres organization? It's like, is that why you're stealing corn dogs and Slurpees? Like, yes, sir. That's exactly why I'm doing that. I wanted to meet you. I knew there was some police officer who could crush baseballs and softballs. Fouled off the end. Of course, Officer Hawk's Seguin PD. Something the guy I'm thinking about was actually, I thought was New Braunfels PD. So, do some scout report on Officer Hawk. Thanks for tuning in. If you are tuned in, a couple police departments going at it. Long day putting their lives on the line and protecting the community. They get out here and get a cut it up on the ballpark. Smokey Joe Williams. That's probably dropping for a hit. And Seguin is just pouring it on to New Braunfels. long as they're yucking it up and have a good time. Oh. It's a good effort out there. Oh, he's going to try to get the play, and it's off the catcher. And they're trying to swipe another one. And what are they going to call him there? Kelby Coburn calls him safe. The umpire. Got our assistant coach out there calling this game. Outstanding softball game. Turned into a 12-1 or 12-2 possible drubbing unless the Braunfels makes a comeback. Bounced, but it's going to stay fair. It gets by New Braunfels PD. Seguin just pouring it on. Change up the tunes. The pregame softball game. I don't have lineups perfect. I'm just coming up with crazy things to talk about. But the thing that isn't crazy to talk about is appreciate your local law enforcement. Let's hear it for them out there. It's popped up. It's playable. Oh, Willie Mays Hayes juggling catch there. And that'll do it. Absolutely. Thank you to both police departments. Can't say enough. The sacrifices they make, their families make, hours they work, and the types of difficult individuals probably having tough days dealing with that, and they do it every day for us. So thank you, and thank you for coming out. Sorry it wasn't the best call in the world, but, you know, I'm feeling some airtime. Always say our thank you. So how many views? Anybody viewed it? A little eyeball? No? All right. You checked it out. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry it's a terrible call, but that's what you get with me. We just want to say thanks to the law enforcement, and I thought that was a very nice promo, and some dudes were crushing the ball. And maybe a contract should be offered to number